Okay. So this is Milonga por el mundo, and today I'm interviewing Heinz Duschanek. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. And Heinz is a tango dancer. He dances in Vienna, in the Viennese tango scene. So how did you start tango?
A friend told me 25 years ago, but I should do tango because this is a great experience. And so I never ever thought about dancing. Dancing, I dance. I did play volleyball before, but dancing, yeah, like music, but jazz and blues and rock music at that time, but not tango music. How the idea was strange. And I tried it with my former wife, and I liked it very much. And I thought I think I felt this huge room of possible experiences, but I wasn't there. And the problem was with my ex-wife that we were it every time. Every time we went into the course, there was something, and it just did not work out. For a year, we tried it and we stopped it. And after the separation, I said, okay, this was nice 10 years ago, and I still want to do it. And I tried again. This time I started alone. And then I sipped into this whole tango thing. One teacher, other teacher, one tango course partner, other tango course partner. Deeper, deeper, deeper. And I think it took, I don't know, 7 years until I finally reached a sort of a vocabulary I could use in the tandas without thinking too much about what I should do now, where to place my right foot and my left foot and so on. It was terrible. To get free of these plannings and thinkings and to be able to do an interpretation of the music.
Yeah.
This was in the quickest way.
Lovely. What blessings would you say tango has brought into your life?
This to feel that you are alive because of getting into contact with another body which is also alive. Yeah. To be able to learn about a new way of communication with another person, women, especially in that case because it's a body communication, and to learn a lot about this way of communicating with another person, that way without saying a single word, to be able to create something during a tanda which was not planned before and which can be so big, so incredibly big, because both of us are contributors to this contribution, and finally you start to do something you never learned in any course, but you think, wow, this is really great. And we both created it together. And this gives a feeling which is sensational. I can't say I can use that too much in my everyday life, but at least to remind that it's possible to create something with somebody where you have not the control over it, but you let it go and let the other one also contribute something without trying to raise too much control. Could be a learning, but that's the harder part than to learn tango steps.
The co-creation. Co-creation. Lovely. Lovely. Let's talk a bit about the community a bit. What is the Viennese tango community like for you?
Well, it's not too big. Originally I thought it's very big, but it's became smaller because maybe because of Corona lockdowns, people stopped dancing tango. But here in Vienna, I think the level is not too high compared to maybe Innsbruck in Austria. I think, as far as I've never been there, but as far as I've heard, Innsbruck has a very high level of tango dancers. They are really great dancers. Or the number of good tango dancers is bigger than in Vienna, although the community is smaller.
Wow.
And the level in Austria generally is not so high as it is maybe in Italy, for instance, or in Spain, as far as I've learned. because too few people here in Vienna are interested in doing courses. They go to each and every milonga and you don't see them at any course. So the question to me is, how do they develop or improve? Yeah. They don't do it. They constantly dance the same things. Maybe sometimes they go to a workshop, but only rarely. This is a big disadvantage. And another strange thing is here in Vienna we have some tribes. And these tribes, they're just dancing amongst each others. They're visiting, they're attending the same milongas as everybody else, but you can't make any cabeceo to them. If you try, no reaction, yeah, you can't dance with them, except you're young and nice looking, but then yes, but other way, no. And I find this is a pity, because it's we and the others.
We and them.
This is not the idea of tango.
Yeah.
We and them, yeah. That's not the idea of tango. So I don't know how to break that up. But maybe I do an episode in my podcast about what is it, this tribe life? Why are you so excluding the other people? Yeah. Is it because you're dancing since 30 years and so nobody else can reach my level, or don't you like these people, or do we stink, or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, it's really strange. So the scene in Vienna is we have tribes due to the different tango schools. There is conflict potential in Vienna. There are very different tango schools here in Vienna, and everybody says about himself, my teachers are the best, and the teachers said, yeah, we are the best tango dancers, and all the rest is bullshit, it's not really dancing tango, it's nothing. But everybody says that, almost everybody. There are some exceptions. Rosa, for instance, is one of these exceptions. She knows exactly, she has a way of teaching, and she knows exactly people like her style, and there are also people who do not like the style, so they do not attend her. But Rosa would never ever say, this tango teacher is a terrible guy, and this is also, she's dancing wrong, and so she doesn't do it. But I know there are many tango teachers in Vienna who really talk like this, and that's disgusting for me. They don't even show up at milongas because milongas are not good enough for them.
Oh.
Yeah. So they have private milongas maybe at home, I don't know, but they really try to be more a VIP, and VIPs do not attend each and every normal tango dancer milonga.
That's not good. Doesn't sound healthy.
This is what I don't like in Vienna. But it can be different. It can be the same, similar also in Germany, in Berlin. I know this situation is not entirely different. Yeah, there are also tribes and different tango schools everywhere. But I think, why the community is not so big? Why not join each other and work together instead of against? I know there is competition. They want to earn money. That's clear. But this way, they're creating a bad mood.
Separation.
Bad energy.
Yes, exactly. And it can't be good for anybody.
No, definitely not.
Let's talk about your baby, Cabeceo podcast.
Yes.
How did you come up with this?
I knew that whenever I come together with other people who dance tango, immediately we can talk about tango for hours and hours, because everybody sees and feels tango so differently. And it's really exciting to learn about how other people think about tango, how other people experience tango. And that's why I decided to come up with an audio podcast, not a video podcast. As I worked for a radio station before, I like very much to work with audio only. And I came up with an editorial plan, with a concept, like I want to speak with musicians, with DJs, with organizers, with tango teachers, with tango dancers, with tango dancers dancing different styles, followers, leaders, authors, whatever, roles, and also with normal people who just dance tango and learn about how they see it, what is the benefits of dancing tango for them, what they don't like when they attend a milonga or dance with somebody, just to be everybody learn about it.
Exactly.
And that was the reason, or to, as the last episode, to learn about how is tango working within a relationship. Is it more disturbing, or is it more something which
could be beneficial?
Could be beneficial, yeah. Because I know my life with my partner is in a certain way. How is it for other couples? Yeah. What about to be jealous when the partner dances a tango and you're just watching the partner, and so on and so on. You know, it's my favorite episode.
Very interesting.
My favorite episode.
Any answers? Did you get any answers on how to cope?
Yeah, sure.
With relationships.
I interviewed
in
four couples,
Mm-hmm.
2 professional couples and 2 dancer couples.
Yes.
And was able to create these packages or to cut the interview in a way that you always, as a listener, know who talks and what is the topic without my voice in between. So they give the red Farben, I don't know in English. Yeah. You know always where they're talking about, what they're talking about, and so. And the answers are pretty different. But in the end, to be jealous is a topic for everyone who is part of a couple, or was for everyone who is part of a couple. It's always a little bit there. And to have common practice at home can always and for each and everyone be a reason of conflict.
Absolutely.
Because of other themes coming suddenly into this tango practice.
Absolutely. Yes. It's like the undercurrent or flows into the practice.
Yes. About other relationship problems.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe also tango can help to work on that, because if you start to dance again, you feel the partner, the body of the partner, and you are able to communicate without words. Finally, by dancing tango, and everything is smooth and is working fine, then you think, okay, but this was so nice now. Why did we have this trouble before about my socks lying around or not putting back the milk into the fridge or whatever stuff, you know? Who cares?
Favorite milongas in Vienna?
My top favorite milonga in Vienna is the Tango Cafe on Sunday, because the ballroom is so great, the floor is great, it looks like a Baroque ballroom with big candles and so on. And
chandeliers, right? The ones here there, yeah.
And because the people there are no tribes, almost everybody dances with everyone. If individuals do not dance with another one, then it has an individual reason, but it's not in the sense of the whole group is closing, and then there's this group and all the others. So that's what I like most there on this milonga. Then there's the tango bar, the most famous milonga in Vienna each and every Thursday, except this summer. They are only open twice a month. But usually the tango bar also, everybody goes there, even the tribes, who hate each other, but they go there. They don't dance with each other, but they go there. You can see them at least. There are many tourists, because it's a tango bar is well known, more or less. You will see it easily, or you will learn easily when you're here as a tourist in Vienna. So a lot of tourists. Second one, and then another place is in the Galleria, which is a very cool place for cool people. I was always frightened when I started to dance tango there, because people were so good in dancing tango, and I sat there and watched them, and I even wanted to pay additional entrance fee for just watching them, because they are so good. But I never dared to make a cabeceo with one of these great female dancers. I was frightened, really frightened. And by the way, if I would have done a cabeceo, they would have ignored me anyway. But in the meantime, I reached a certain level, and I dare to go there and have a good time there. And this is also a very nice milonga now for me. But I think it's changed a little bit. The audience is a little bit different than 10 years ago or 15 years ago.
That's good.
Oh, it's a great place. And we have outdoor milongas. where the organizers have a lot of effort to creating this floor and having drinks and good music and so.
Yes, like Stadtpark.
And then you're dancing in the Stadtpark
Yes.
amongst the trees and on the river, on the bridge
Yes.
over the river. This is really nice, yeah.
Lovely places, lovely halls, and lovely spots in the city for tango. It's really a dream to dance here. Yes.
And there was an outdoor Milonga in the Burggarten, close to a Lindy Hop outdoor social, but so far away, close enough, but so far away that you could not hear the music of the other group. So there were the tango people, and 10 meters to the side, the Lindy Hop people dancing. It was great. You could switch from one dance to the other dance and go back. Yeah, if you could do both of them. Yeah.
Oh, and is that on, or is it?
No, because there are constructions works now in this Burggarten. But I hope that it starts again then next year maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
The Lindy Hops community is also very nice. I like them very much. I also did Lindy Hop a while ago. I just no time now to do it again or continue Lindy Hop. But it's a very, very nice community, and there are also tribes. To be honest, there are also tribes, but less than the tango community. This Lindy Hop community, maybe due to the music, jazz. I mean, jazz is sort of equalizer, you know.
Well, so is tango.
Yeah, but maybe because Lindy Hop is easier to dance. I think it's easier to dance.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at the details,
okay.
But it's easier to dance. In tango, you need to learn on this vocabulary so long, for years and years and years. Yeah, and if you dance 4 years and you say you are an advanced tango dancer, I don't believe you, because 4 years is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And in Lindy Hop, after 4 years, you achieve a lot. Yeah, you really can dance with everybody. Yeah, without being frightened. That's a big difference, I think, as I experienced both of them. Yeah. So the Lindy Hop scene is more open and more younger people. The community, the tango community in Vienna is relatively old. I think the people start to dance when they reach their 40s in average, by average.
Yes.
Rarely you see youngsters with less than 30 years old. I think I know that there are milongas for them, but I'm not aware where and how they are named. Yeah, because they wouldn't dance with me. I'm too old for them, of course. But some very young people also start to dance tango. I'm interested into an episode about this.
Lovely.
What is the reason for them in their 20s to dance tango? Is it the same reason as for us older people, or different reasons?
I guess it is.
I don't know.
Well, you'll find out.
Yeah, sure. I'm curious. Yeah. But the community is relatively old in Vienna, and it's getting older and older, and not so much fresh young blood in the community, unfortunately.
Okay.
Maybe also podcast will help to get more publicity for the whole tango community, for the dance itself, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. To bring fresh air.
Yeah.
Or new blood, as you said. Yeah. Yes. Well, thank you very much for this time.
You're welcome. Thank you very much to you.
So generous, Heinz. So very generous. Thank you.